Now, I just want to bring to the attention of the nation an incident that we witnessed at Kenyatta University yesterday. And this is important because there has been a lot of conflicting information coming out. And especially, I must say that we've been rather disappointed with the kind of attempts by the IEBC to explain away this matter. I want to confirm to the nation, to the country, and to all Kenyans that I personally went to Kenyatta University, accompanied by several leaders. We physically and personally entered room number 14 at the Student Business Center at the university. We personally witnessed the presence of a great number of electoral materials, over 162 ballot boxes, a great volume of ballot papers, most of them presidential ballot papers, other materials including official rubber stamps used by the IEBC, and other materials. Why and how these materials ended up in this room at a public university is a question that begs answers. The chairman of the IEBC, when this information first broke, really did demonstrate a worrying trend in how the IEBC is handling this matter. The chairman, first of all, is reported to have said that these materials must have been left behind by a careless, and I'm picking his exact words, by a careless returning officer who may have forgotten to surrender them to the IEBC. The chairman followed up with that statement soon thereafter to attempt to explain that this center had been used as a tallying center, and therefore these materials remained there after tallying. And one needs to remind the chairman that immediately after tallying, all materials from all tallying centers ought by law, by regulation, to be surrendered to the IEBC. And if these materials were part of tallying and were not surrendered to the IEBC at the Bomas of Kenya to be part of the final reconciliation of the results, how did they reconcile the results minus these materials like in Kenyatta University? Soon thereafter, the story changed again to the extent that these were materials used in a simulation exercise, in a mock exercise. Again, we want to tell the chairman that really do not insult the intelligence of Kenyans. Simulation or mock exercise was conducted over 1 month ago, and one would have expected that these materials, even if they were to be used in a simulation exercise, should already have been surrendered to IEBC. But I want to confirm to Kenyans that these materials that we picked up, that we saw in that room, were original ballot papers, the exact ballot papers used in this election. Everybody knows that the materials used in this simulation exercise were dummies. They are not the real thing. And even the images were blurred. And the names were not the exact names of the candidates that participated in the presidential election. All these materials are originals. They have serial numbers. They have dates reading presidential election 4th March 2013. They are real. The rubber stamps are real. And so what I'm telling Kenyans is that we stumbled upon materials that were obviously part of the general elections on 4th March 2013. And the IEBC owes Kenyans better answers than the fumbling and bungling reaction that we have already witnessed from the chairman of the IEBC. Let it also be known that as leaders and good citizens that are law-abiding, we picked samples of all these materials, and last night we surrendered these materials to the police and recorded a statement at the Central Police Station last night. I want to take this opportunity to challenge the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kimayo, to use this opportunity to undertake serious and credible investigation in this matter so that Kenyans can know the truth. But I can look Kenyans straight in the eye and tell them, I smelled a big fat rat at Kenyatta University yesterday. And that rat is right at the center of this controversy. And I hope that everybody is watching this. May justice not only be seen to be done, but manifestly so in the Supreme Court. Thank you.
Well, I thought Ababu was going to lead us in singing our national prayer. Would you want to do that?
But Your Excellency, I think we also need to bring to the attention of the media and the public the police are already using live bullets for absolutely no reason. There has been absolutely no provocation. We are wearing these white colors as a show of peace. Since this whole controversy erupted, our party leader, our presidential candidate, our deputy president have led us in making absolutely clear to Kenyans that we shall maintain peace, we shall remain calm. Our supporters have walked to town peacefully, wearing these white colors as a show of peace. The police, for no reason, without any provocation, have used tear gas and are now using live bullets against peaceful, innocent Kenyans. And whereas one may say that the youth of this country have previously rioted, in this case, it's the Kenya police who are rioting against the innocent people of Kenya. We take this as provocation. Obviously, someone is very keen to provoke Kenyans to act in a manner that they would want to use to stop us from going to court or to taint the very legitimate and constitutional action that we are taking. We tell them that they shall not succeed. We urge all our people to remain peaceful, and we know that victory is guaranteed in the corridors of justice. But we warn the police that they shall certainly, all these actions shall not go unpunished, because we are now a constitutional democracy governed by the rule of law and not the rule of man.